The Adventures of Stoob. Book 1. Testing Times. Written by Samit Basu. Chapter 1. You know how some days you can just tell everything is going to go wrong? Well, the day it all started, the whole nightmare that my future biographers will call Stoob's incredibly dangerous exam adventure was one of those. Let's look at the list in order with a magnifying glass, like detectives. Item 1. My mother, who is normally a gentle soul, kicks me hard in the morning. No, my mother is not a professional wrestler. She doesn't kick me on purpose. She's sleeping, or so she claims. But it's still a fairly hard kick. She works out with a personal trainer, doing, you guessed it, mostly kickboxing. So let's just say it hurt. I wake up shouting, and then she and my dad both wake up shouting, and they both get headaches, and Mom refuses to believe she kicked me. Then they tell me how I always hog the blankets and shuffle around and make them suffer. And they shout some more, and it's all a mess from there. Yes, I know. I'm 10 years old and I should have my own room. Have I demanded it? Only 1,000,000 times. Is there any justice in the world? You tell me. Item 2. Bimla Didi, who has been promising me one decent breakfast, one for weeks now, hands me a bowl full of boiled papaya. When I complain about this, just a little bit, nothing much, my mother comes and yells at me again for ignoring healthy food when so many kids all over the world don't get anything. I offer to feed those kids the papaya, and that doesn't end well. Item 3. I step out of the house to walk to the bus stop, and Croldemort, the crow that sits on the tree just outside the house, lets loose from above, like Zeus, and gets me on the head. Nothing like warm crow droppings on your head and your new blazer in the Delhi winter to tell you your day isn't really good. So I go back inside. I swear, Croldemort just eats for days and then waits for me to step out. There was just so much of it. And then, guess what happens? Everyone yells at me again, like I was just dancing around outside the house making sure my nose was right under Croldemort's bottom. Item 4. I miss the bus, of course, and go back home and... you can guess the rest. Item 5. My father drives me to school, looking like a thundercloud, and I just make it to assembly before the final bell rings. So I'm thinking the day can only get better, right? Nalini, the nasty nail monitor, pulls me out of the line, saying something about bear claws on my hand and how I am a filthy pig who should be expelled. She gives me a long speech, covering my hair, which is standing up straight as always, my sweater, which is crushed because the dog sat on it, and many other interesting things about me. Prithvi is right next to me in line, and he shows me his hands as he walks past, grinning. I look at his nails and gasp. He could play Wolverine without special effects. That's around when I realize that there's no escaping it. It's one of those days. Let's just say it doesn't get any better from there. So we go to class, and we all whip out our magic wands, because we're all wizards, and we're about to go ride some dragons! No, we don't. But a boy can dream. Moving on. Last period, when half the class is perking up because school's almost over and the other half has given up and is just pretending to be awake, the headmistress walks in. Stomps in, actually. They say the dinosaurs are extinct, but they haven't seen Mrs. Khanna. I'm sure she acts in horror movies during the holidays.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?